Florence Henderson.
And I'm Shirley Jones.
And you're watching Rock Me TV.
Don't shrink that screen.
What's up, everyone? I'm Kristen Murray, and I'm coming to you live from the Rachel Ray studio in New York City. Now, I'm sitting here with what I refer to as American family royalty. Pardon me, ladies. Florence Henderson and Shirley Jones. How are you, ladies?
Good. How are you today?
Very well, thank you. Now, you ladies just are working on a Rachel Ray episode, correct? It's a special episode. But on top of that, you ladies are, pardon me, some very busy ladies. You guys have a concert series going on, correct?
Yes, we do. You know, Shirley and I have known each other for so many years, and I don't know, personally, I am so excited because we are going to be working together in concert. So I'm very excited about it.
I am too. Yeah, this is, you know, we sort of met, we started out together, Florence and myself, and so we decided this year that we might try it together. And our first concert is going to be with the Indiana Symphony next November. And, you know, she'll do her show, I'll do mine, and then we'll do some things together, you know. And I think it's going to be fun because we've known each other forever.
That's wonderful. You guys coming together. That's beautiful. Okay. I have to ask you, this has been a burning question in my mind for a very long time.
Okay.
TV moms, obviously. Very recognized, very famous women that I'm speaking to right now. While you were on set playing the mom, did your on-screen children come up to you for parental advice while you were filming?
Oh, yes. You know, the Brady kids, they're sort of like my second family. Yes, they still do, actually. They're all grown now, and some of them have children of their own, and absolutely. They still call me and ask me for advice.
Wonderful. And you?
Yeah, they did, particularly Danny Bonaducci.
Still? Does he still do?
He still does, and I tell him where to go a few times, too.
That a mom.
Yeah, but he doesn't always listen to you,
No,
Shirley.
he doesn't always listen to me. That's the problem. No, but he particularly. And of course, you know, David Cassidy's my actual stepson, so, you know, he doesn't ask me anymore, but he and I got to know each other really very well on that show because being a stepson, he was a little afraid of me during the younger years. And as I said, we really became close doing the show. You know, we became close on an adult level, so, and it remains the same.
That's wonderful. Now, you ladies have had wonderful careers. Full, long, you've done so many wonderful things. Now, as an up-and-coming actress myself, I would like to know how you've seen the industry change through how long you've been doing this and what you've seen, what you've encountered, everything like that.
Well, my goodness, in all my years, I've seen so many changes. Television, you know, when I started, television was black and white. There was no videotape. Everything was live, pretty much. And those were great days, you know, the golden age, I think, of television. And I've seen so many changes on Broadway, even ticket prices, you know. I mean, it becomes prohibitive, actually. We were talking about that last night to go to the theater. Many, many changes, but I think probably the reason Shirley and I have lasted as long as we have, you know, you have to be flexible. You have to keep changing with the business as they change
with the business. Trying to. Sometimes it doesn't work, but we're trying. No, I agree with Florence. You know, my show was a half-hour show. We didn't have an audience or anything like that, and it was, you know, it was film. It wasn't tape. I mean, it was a filmed show, and I don't think they do any of that anymore. No, it's a whole different thing now. And as Florence said, you know, Broadway was a very different story then, too. I did a lot of summer stock during the Partridge Family days. Every summer, when we weren't working, I would go out and do a show. And that's when they had a lot of stock companies, you know, musical stock companies, St. Louis and Kansas City, and Atlanta, and, you know.
Indianapolis,
yeah, exactly. And the movies, you know, were not big spectacles. I mean, yes, the musicals were that I did, but I mean, you know, and most of the movies, strangely enough, were on location. I did very little studio work. Every film was on location then. I don't know what they do now. I mean, it's a very different business, the movies in particular.
Yeah, and you know, it's what Shirley mentioned, you know, about all the summer theaters, and I feel so badly that so many of them have gone because that was a real place for young people to learn their craft and to get to work with real professionals. And I don't know where young people are honing their craft today.
I feel the same way.
We're watching you ladies and marveling, and that's what we're doing. I can tell you from firsthand that's what we're doing.
Or you have a show on the internet.
You and I talked
Rock Me TV?
earlier about, she's from near my hometown, and I went to the Pittsburgh Playhouse, and she knows the Pittsburgh Playhouse very well. So
Good old Pennsylvania girls.
we talked, yes, exactly. And talking about honing your craft, I mean, I told you earlier that that's really was wonderful for me to go there every summer when I was in high school and, take dance and acting and learn how to move a set, learn how to,
Exactly.
Be in the flies and do all of that. And I don't know I don't think they have that anymore. I mean, I don't know where they have it these days.
Changing subjects a tad bit, being from the Partridge Family, the Brady Bunch, these influential mother figures. Has there been a role that you think that's hindered you from getting? Is there one role that it might have gotten in the way or helped you or hindered you?
Well, I think in this country especially, they love to pigeonhole you and typecast you. Look, we're actors. We've learned our craft. We can play all kinds of roles. Shirley just played a role on The Cleaner, right?
Yeah.
Fabulous role.
Totally different from, Mrs. Partridge. And I have certainly played different roles. But I think we do fight it, But just give us the opportunity. And we are there for whatever.
They'll make magic.
Yeah.
And, when the idea of doing a television series, the Partridge Family came up, they sent me the script, and I loved the script. I loved the fact that it had music, obviously, and the big reason I wanted to do a series was because I could stay home and raise my kids. Because to that point, I was on movie locations all over the world and trying to carry babies with me and all of that. So this would give me an opportunity. But my agents, managers, agents, all those people said, Shirley, don't do a television series because if it is successful, you'll become that character for the rest of your life. Well, they were right. And they said, your movie career will go into the toilet. Well, they were right about that too, pretty much. Although, recently I've been able to kind of do a little more. But you become that character. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I did 30 motion pictures before the Partridge Family. But from all the people today, I'm Mrs. Partridge, really.
And I'm Carol Brady. But that's okay. For us, I think we feel it's a small part of the fabric of our career. Yeah. But for a lot of people, it just is so important to them. So that's okay.
Yeah.
You can be hated for a role, too.
That's exactly right.
So
at least these are wonderful shows that people are still watching and love to watch, and the whole family can sit around and watch it together, So
You ladies are icons. Absolute fabulous icons, and you've done so much. People admire you, and I admire you as well, and I want to thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. All of the viewers out there on Rock Me TV, it's been a pleasure, ladies. Truly a pleasure. Thank you. Best of luck to you.
Best of luck to you.
Let us know what's going. Thank you so much.
Kristen, you did a really nice job.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thank
you.
You
did your homework.
I tried. You got to make Phil, my boss, proud, right?
Well, I think Phil, she deserves a raise.
You hear that, Phil? Ladies, best of luck to you on your concerts, everything that you're doing. You're wonderful, marvelous. Thank you so much. I'm Kristen Muir. I'm going to be signing out from the Rachel Ray studio. Florence Henderson and Miss Shirley Jones. Thank you, ladies, so much.
Bye.
You're watching Rock Me TV. Don't shrink that screen.